State investigators are looking into suspicious pornographic letters sent to some members of the Alabama House of Representatives. Special agents from the State Bureau of Investigations were called to the State House yesterday. They say representatives were individually addressed a letter that contained the images. Aaliyah says they have identified a person of interest. Now, WBRC has reached out to a few lawmakers who say they had not heard about the incident, but they are looking into it. Aaliyah says the investigation is ongoing.
Dale Jackson here for Yellowhammer Now, and can we talk about how big of a loser you would have to be so upset about a bill that would ban children from looking at pornography that you would then go access child pornography and mail it to legislators? And when this happened, they looked at the envelopes and said, there's no way anyone would be dumb enough to use their own name to do this, because they were so addicted to pornography that they were upset that children wouldn't be able to access pornography. But this guy right here in this picture that I'm showing you right here, John Watson, he's that loser.
A former Alabama driver license examiner is being held without bond after Alabama law enforcement officers say he sent child porn to several state politicians. The Alabama Law Enforcement Agency identified the man as John Watson. He allegedly sent 4 letters to state representatives and Governor Kay Ivey. Each letter included pornographic images. My goodness, the discovery happened on Wednesday. Aaliyah did not announce a possible motive. The state agency placed Watson on leave as it investigated the case. He resigned on Thursday.
Now, I wish I had something profound to say about this loser, John Watson, pictured right here one more time, because you should see this image all the time, because it's absolutely hilarious that this guy was so mad about possibly having to show an ID in order to look at pornography that he went and looked up child pornography and sent it to legislators, thus getting himself in trouble. But there's really not much else to say about this, except the fact that this guy was so embarrassed by his own behavior that he would never want to have to prove who he actually is by showing his ID in any way, shape, or form to the pornographers he was getting his pornography from. So he put it on an envelope and mailed it to the state capitol. That's just an absolute genius level play, because now everyone knows who this loser, John Watson, is. This guy right here in this image you're looking at right now, this guy is that loser. Now, this is, again, fantastic stuff here, because it goes to show A, the need for the bill, and B, the type of the people the bill irritated. So good all the way around. But there were other instances when this bill was being passed where I talked to legislators who told me that people were emailing them using their real names. People these legislators knew would email them about this, which is just so weird. Imagine having so little pride that you felt no shame over this. And that's a huge problem in our society right now. So this guy getting busted like this, fantastic stuff. More of this. If you've got a problem with the bill, the best thing you could do is download something illegal or do something illegal in order to respond to it, and then let everyone know your real name so people can name and shame you. And maybe, if we're lucky, this guy ends up in a cage.
Every year in Alabama, we miss out on between $65 and $90 million in tax revenue by not legalizing sports betting here in our state. Money that can be used to improve our roads and bridges, or elevate our school systems and support our first responders. Contact your legislator to ensure sports betting is legalized in Alabama. Learn more at betonalabama.com.